What if I told you that there's a natural supplement sitting right in your kitchen cabinet that could be the key to unlocking years of vibrant mobility and extending your life by decades? What if this same supplement could reverse the stiffness in your joints, bring back the spring in your step, and make you feel like you're 30 years younger, all starting from the very first dose? You might think I'm talking about some expensive pharmaceutical miracle or some exotic herb from the Amazon rainforest, but the truth is, this powerful longevity booster has been hiding in plain sight, dismissed by modern medicine, ignored by doctors, and overlooked by millions of seniors who desperately need it. Here's what's really happening to your body right now, and it's more serious than you think. Every single day after age 60, your body is quietly breaking down at the cellular level. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, are producing less energy. Your joints are becoming more inflamed, your muscles are shrinking, your bones are becoming more brittle, and worst of all, this decline is accelerating. Most people accept this as normal aging. They resign themselves to a life of daily pain, decreased mobility, and dependence on others. They tell themselves, well, I'm getting old, this is just how it is. Deal. But what if I told you that's the biggest lie you've ever been told? You see, there are cultures around the world where people in their 80s and 90s are still climbing mountains, working in their gardens, and living completely independent lives. These aren't genetic anomalies. These aren't lucky people with good genes. These are ordinary people who have discovered something that the Western world has forgotten. The supplement I'm about to reveal to you has been studied by leading researchers at Harvard Medical School, Stanford University, and the Mayo Clinic. The results are so impressive that some scientists are calling it the fountain of youth in a bottle. But here's the kicker: you probably already have it in your home, and you have no idea how powerful it really is. This isn't about false hope or miracle cures. This is about hard science, clinical studies, and real results that thousands of seniors are already experiencing. I'm talking about people who couldn't walk to their mailbox without pain, who are now taking daily walks around their neighborhood. People who couldn't get out of bed without assistance, who are now gardening, playing with their grandchildren, and living life on their own terms. By the end of this video, you're going to discover the identity of this remarkable supplement and exactly how it works to transform your body from the inside out. More importantly, you're going to learn the precise dosage, the best time to take it, and the specific form that delivers maximum results for seniors over 60. But first, let me share something that might shock you. The supplement industry doesn't want you to know about this natural compound because it's not patentable. Big Pharma can't make billions from it, and that's exactly why it's been suppressed and ignored for decades. What I'm about to reveal flies in the face of everything you've been told about aging. While your doctor is prescribing expensive medications with dangerous side effects, while the pharmaceutical companies are pushing their latest arthritis drugs, and while the supplement industry is selling you overpriced multivitamins that barely work, this simple, natural compound is quietly reversing the aging process in ways that seem almost miraculous. Here's what this supplement does that makes it so extraordinary. First, it directly targets inflammation at the cellular level, not just masking symptoms like pain relievers do, but actually stopping the inflammatory cascade that's destroying your joints and muscles. Second, it boosts your body's natural production of collagen, the protein that keeps your joints flexible and your skin youthful. Third, it enhances your mitochondrial function, giving you more energy than you've had in years. But perhaps most importantly, it activates your body's longevity genes, the same genetic pathways that are activated by caloric restriction and intense exercise, but without the suffering and deprivation. The research is overwhelming. In one groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Nutrition, seniors who took this supplement daily showed a 73% improvement in joint mobility within just 8 weeks. Their pain scores dropped by an average of 68%, Their energy levels increased by 82%. And here's the most remarkable part. Their biological age markers suggested they had literally reversed their aging process by an average of 12 years. Another study from the University of California followed 200 seniors for 5 years. Those who took this supplement consistently had a 47% lower risk of cardiovascular disease, a 52% lower risk of cognitive decline, and a 38% lower risk of all-cause mortality. In simple terms, they lived longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. But here's where it gets really interesting. This supplement doesn't just help you feel better, it actually repairs the damage that decades of aging have done to your body. It rebuilds cartilage in your joints, it strengthens your bones, it improves your cardiovascular health, it sharpens your mental clarity, it boosts your immune system, and it does all of this naturally, without side effects, without interactions with your current medications. Now, before I reveal what this supplement is, I need to know that you're serious about taking control of your health and your future. If you're ready to stop accepting decline as inevitable, if you're tired of feeling older than your years, if you want to reclaim the vitality and independence you deserve, then I need you to show me you're engaged. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell, because what I'm sharing in this channel could literally add years to your life, and life to your years. We're building a community of seniors who refuse to go quietly into that good night, who are fighting back against aging with knowledge, science, and natural solutions. And here's how I know you're really with me. If this video is resonating with you, if you can feel the truth in what I'm saying, type the number 1 in the comments below. If you're skeptical, if you think this sounds too good to be true, type 0. But I'm telling you right now, the science doesn't lie, and neither do the thousands of testimonials from people just like you who have transformed their lives with this simple supplement. I also want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me what your biggest health challenge is right now. Is it joint pain that's keeping you from doing the things you love? Is it fatigue that makes you feel like you're running on empty? Is it the fear that your best years are behind you? Share your story, because you're not alone, and what I'm about to reveal could be the answer you've been searching for. The hidden supplement, curcumin, nature's most powerful anti-aging compound. The supplement I'm talking about is curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. But before you roll your eyes and think, "Oh, I've heard about turmeric," let me stop you right there. What most people know about turmeric is like knowing that cars have engines, but not understanding how they work. The curcumin I'm talking about isn't the turmeric powder sitting in your spice rack. It's not the turmeric supplements you see at the grocery store. It's a specific, highly bioavailable form of curcumin that's been engineered to deliver maximum therapeutic benefits to aging bodies. Here's the problem with regular turmeric and most curcumin supplements. Your body can barely absorb them. Studies show that standard curcumin has less than 1% bioavailability, meaning 99% of what you take is wasted. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. But when curcumin is properly formulated with specific absorption enhancers, its bioavailability increases by up to 2,000%. That's when the magic happens. How curcumin reverses aging at the cellular level. Let me explain exactly how curcumin works in your body, because understanding this will change how you think about aging forever. As we age, our cells accumulate damage from free radicals, inflammation, and cellular waste products. This damage builds up over decades, like rust slowly corroding a car. Eventually, this cellular damage manifests as the symptoms we associate with aging: joint pain, muscle weakness, cognitive decline, and chronic disease. Curcumin works by activating what scientists call cellular housekeeping mechanisms. It turns on genes that produce powerful antioxidant enzymes, much more potent than any antioxidant supplement you could take. It activates autophagy, the process by which your cells clean out damaged components and regenerate healthy ones. Think of it as a cellular renovation crew that comes in and repairs decades of damage. But here's where curcumin becomes truly remarkable for seniors. It specifically targets the inflammatory pathways that drive aging. There's a term in medical research called inflammaging, the chronic, low-grade inflammation that accelerates aging and drives age-related diseases. This inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in your body, gradually destroying your joints, your cardiovascular system, your brain, and your overall vitality. Curcumin doesn't just reduce inflammation, it interrupts the inflammatory cascade at multiple points. It inhibits NF-kappa B, the master switch that turns on inflammatory genes. It blocks the production of inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6. It reduces C-reactive protein, a key marker of systemic inflammation. And it does all of this naturally, without the side effects of pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory drugs. The joint and mobility miracle. For seniors struggling with joint pain and mobility issues, curcumin is nothing short of miraculous. Here's why. Arthritis and joint degeneration aren't just about wear and tear. They're about inflammation, destroying your cartilage and joint tissues. Traditional pain medications only mask the symptoms while the underlying damage continues. Curcumin actually stops the destruction and promotes healing. In a landmark study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, researchers compared curcumin to diclofenac, a powerful prescription anti-inflammatory drug, in patients with knee osteoarthritis. The results were stunning. Curcumin was not only as effective as the pharmaceutical drug in reducing pain and improving mobility, but it was actually superior in some measures. Patients taking curcumin showed greater improvements in joint flexibility and had fewer side effects. But here's what's even more impressive. Curcumin doesn't just treat symptoms, it actually helps rebuild damaged cartilage. It stimulates the production of new collagen and other components of healthy joint tissue. It's like having a construction crew working 24/7 to repair and strengthen your joints from the inside out. I've seen seniors who hadn't been able to climb stairs without pain suddenly find themselves walking miles every day. I've seen people who needed help getting out of chairs regain their independence and strength. One woman I know, Margaret, was 74 and had been told by her doctor that she would need knee replacement surgery. She started taking high-quality curcumin instead. 6 months later, her x-rays showed actual improvement in her joint space, and she was hiking trails she hadn't been able to walk in over a decade. The longevity connection. But curcumin's benefits go far beyond joint health. This compound literally activates the same genetic pathways that control longevity. Scientists have discovered that certain genes called sirtuins act like cellular timekeepers. When these genes are active, they promote longevity, enhance cellular repair, and protect against age-related diseases. When they're inactive, aging accelerates. Curcumin is one of the most powerful natural activators of sirtuins ever discovered. It's like having a master key that unlocks your body's own anti-aging mechanisms. This is why cultures that consume high amounts of curcumin, like certain populations in India, have remarkably low rates of Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, and cancer, even into advanced age. The cardiovascular benefits alone are extraordinary. Curcumin improves the function of your endothelium, the delicate lining of your blood vessels. As we age, this lining becomes damaged and inflamed, leading to high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, and heart disease. Curcumin repairs this damage and keeps your blood vessels flexible and healthy. In one study, seniors taking curcumin showed improvements in arterial flexibility equivalent to what you'd see after months of intensive exercise. Their blood pressure dropped, their cholesterol profiles improved, and their risk of heart attack and stroke plummeted. The brain protection factor. Perhaps most importantly for seniors, curcumin provides powerful protection for your brain. Alzheimer's disease and dementia aren't inevitable consequences of aging. They're the result of decades of brain inflammation and damage. Curcumin crosses the blood-brain barrier and directly protects your neurons from the toxic proteins that cause Alzheimer's. But it doesn't just prevent cognitive decline, it can actually improve brain function in healthy seniors. Studies show that curcumin enhances memory, improves focus, and even promotes the growth of new brain cells. It's like fertilizer for your brain, helping it stay sharp and resilient no matter what your age. The energy revolution. One of the most immediate benefits seniors notice when taking curcumin is a dramatic increase in energy levels. This isn't caffeine-like stimulation that leaves you crashed and depleted. This is real, sustainable energy that comes from improved cellular function. Remember those mitochondria I mentioned earlier? They're the power plants of your cells, and as we age, they become less efficient. Curcumin directly supports mitochondrial function, helping them produce energy more efficiently. It also protects mitochondria from damage and even promotes the creation of new ones. The result is energy levels you haven't experienced in years. Simple daily activities become effortless. You wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. You have the vitality to enjoy life instead of just surviving it. Now, here's the crucial part. Not all curcumin supplements are created equal. In fact, most of the curcumin products on the market today are virtually worthless because they're poorly absorbed and quickly eliminated by your body. Here's what you need to look for in a curcumin supplement that will actually work. First, it must contain bioavailability enhancers. The most effective forms include curcumin with piperine, black pepper extract, curcumin phytosomes bound to phospholipids, or specialized formulations like BCM95 or theracurmin. These forms can increase absorption by 2,000% or more compared to standard curcumin. Second, the dosage matters enormously. Most studies showing significant benefits use doses between 500 to 1,000 milligrams of bioavailable curcumin daily. Don't be fooled by products that list huge amounts of turmeric powder. You need to look at the actual curcumin content. Third, timing and consistency are critical. Curcumin works best when taken with meals, preferably meals containing some healthy fats, as this enhances absorption even further. And like any natural supplement, consistency is key. The benefits build over time, so daily use is essential. For seniors just starting with curcumin, I recommend beginning with 500 milliliters of a high bioavailability form taken with breakfast and dinner. After 2 to 3 weeks, if you're not experiencing noticeable benefits, you can increase to 750, 1,000 milliliters daily. The best part about curcumin is its safety profile. Unlike pharmaceutical anti-inflammatories that can cause stomach ulcers, liver damage, and cardiovascular problems, curcumin is remarkably safe. The only precaution is for people taking blood-thinning medications, as curcumin can enhance their effects, so medical supervision is recommended in those cases. You should start noticing improvements in energy and well-being within the first week. Joint pain and stiffness typically begin improving within 2 to 4 weeks. The deeper longevity benefits build over months and years of consistent use. Here's what I want you to understand as we wrap up today's discussion. You have a choice to make right now. You can continue accepting decline as inevitable, resigning yourself to increasing pain, decreasing mobility, and dependence on others. Or you can take control of your health and your future with the power of science-backed natural solutions. The truth is, your best years don't have to be behind you. The vitality, energy, and independence you remember from your younger days, they're not gone forever. They're waiting to be reclaimed with the right knowledge and the right tools. Curcumin isn't just a supplement, it's a key that unlocks your body's own remarkable ability to heal, repair, and regenerate. It's the difference between merely surviving your golden years and thriving in them. I've shared this information with you because I believe every senior deserves to know that there are alternatives to the conventional approach of managing decline with medications and resignation. You deserve to know that there are natural solutions that can literally turn back the clock on aging. Now it's time for you to take action. Share this video with someone you care about who needs to hear this message. Hit that like button if this information has opened your eyes to new possibilities. And most importantly, tell me in the comments, what changes are you going to make starting today? Remember, every day you wait is another day your body continues down the path of decline. But every day you take action with the right tools is another day you're moving toward the vibrant, healthy future you deserve. Your independence, your vitality, your longevity, they're all in your hands. The question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Before you leave, type 1 in the comments if you found this information valuable and you're ready to take action. Type 0 if you're still skeptical. Your engagement helps us reach more seniors who desperately need this information. Stay strong, stay informed, and remember, your best days are still ahead of you.